Hello everyone, my name is Jiequelina from class 11 RPL. Today I will be doing my assignment from the textbook at page 141 on Navicat. So yeah, let's get started. First, I'm going to make a new connection. I'll name it 11.1. And then you're going to double click on the connection to activate it. Then add a new query. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a new database. It's always important that you create a database or use an existing database before you start coding, so your query actually has a place to be in. I'm going to write it as Quisato. And next, use your database. So it's use and then your database name. Run the line. Now the first thing the book tells us to do is to create 8 databases. So to create tables, the first thing is to write the command create table, and then you're going to write your table name. For mine, the book calls me to make a table karyawan. Open your brackets and then write the columns that you want to have inside your table. For me, as an example, it will be ID karyawan int, and then primary key auto increment. So every ID in your table must be a primary key. It's like the unique identification of your table. And then auto increment is optional. If you want your primary key to be a varchar, for example, it's possible too. But I'm using int so that the auto increment could work. Auto increment is so it can help you make the numbering automatic, so you don't have to write the numbers manually. Okay, next there's nama karyawan, and then it's varchar. Let's say 100. Jabatan also varchar 100. Tanggal di hire. Tanggal di hire is just date, and then tanggal keluar also just date. Okay, now run the code. It's to create a table. You can write describe and then your table name to check. Yeah, that's correct. Next table, create table. Pelanggang. Same as before, there's going to be ID pelanggang. Int, let's say for primary key auto increment. Nama perusahaan. Varchar, let's say 100. And then nama kontak. It's varchar 100. 200. Telephone is varchar, and then we'll do 20. The reason why phone number, we use varchar for phone number even though it's numbers, is because varchar is used for numbers that are not countable. Like you can't add two phone numbers together. It doesn't work like that, and it's not important to add phone numbers together. You want to use int for like number that needs to be add up or subtract. Like for example, prices or ID or stock. That's why we use varchar for phone numbers. And then alamat varchar. Let's do 100 as well. Close your brackets, run the code. Yeah. Okay, next table. Create table. We're going to make pesanan. So ID pesanan int for primary key auto increment ID pelanggan as the foreign key. ID karyawan also as the foreign key. Oh, sorry, I forgot to write the data type. For ID is int, also int. And then there's tanggal pesan. Tanggal pesan, its date. And then tanggal kirim, also date. Okay, run your code. After that, move on to the fourth table. Create table detail pesanan. As always, its column have to have their ID, their unique ID for identification and primary key. So ID. I'm just going to write ID detail so that it's short. ID detail int for primary key auto increment ID pesanan int for, and then ID product int for. Next, harga satuan. That's int because you can count the prices up together. And let's do, for example, 9. And lastly, quantitas also int because you can add up the stock together. Let's do 9 as well. Run your code. Okay. Next page, there's more tables to be made. Let's make create table product ID product int for primary key auto increment nama produk varchar, and then let's do 100 as well. Harga satuan, harga satuan int, and then 9 stock, also int. We're gonna do 9 as well. Okay, that's done. Let's do the next one, which is tabel kategori. Create table kategori. Kategori ID kategori is int for primary key auto increment, and then nama kategori, which is varchar, and let's say 60 for this one. I don't think it will be that long. The category names won't be that long. Run your code. Okay. Second last table pemasok. There's ID pemasok. What is pemasok? ID pemasok. Int for, and then nama pemasok. Pemasok is varchar. Let's do 100. Alamat is also varchar, and let's also do 100. Telephone varchar 100. Run the code. The last table, tabel pengirim. There's ID pengirim. Pengirim int for primary key auto increment. Nama pengirim varchar 100. Telephone varchar 20. And lastly, we have alamat, so it's varchar and 100. Okay, that's all of the table created. You can type in the command show tables to show all of the tables that you have created in this database. There's 8 tables in total. So yeah, the command to creating a table is create table, and then the table name, open bracket, and all of the columns as well as their data type that you want to have in your table. That's all. And I'm assuming the assignment also wants me to insert data and do joining. I'm not sure actually, but the question does say rancanglah struktur tabel dan kemudian bangun basis data tersebut. So I'm gonna assume that I have to do it, and I'll include it in the video as well. We're going to insert nama karya, the data of karyawan first. For that, actually, I'm going to describe the table first so I can see everything. Okay, I want to insert data into this table. So for the command, it's insert into, and then the table name, karyawan, and then open brackets, write the columns that you want to insert into. So just write starting from here to here. We're going to skip ID karyawan because it's already auto incremented. So the numbering should be done automatically for us. So just write nama karyawan, koma, jabatan, tanggal di hire, and tanggal keluar. Next, enter, write values, and then open brackets, and then the values that you want to insert into each column. So it's nama first, and then jabatan, and then tanggal, another tanggal. You don't have to do it like this. You can type it manually, but I find that this is faster in my opinion. Nama karyawan. Let's do my name first. Jabatan, admin, tanggal di hire. Oh, remember for date format in my SQL, it's year, and then month, and date. If you do it any other way, the system won't recognize it. Tanggal keluar. I'm assuming it's like when the contract ends. Because if I'm still working in the company, for example, it should be kept empty. So I'm just going to assume it's like when the contract will end. So I'm going to do 2 years later. Just as an example. Okay. Layla. The senior. I don't know. Contract. Just random dates. Bob. Staff. Enter day. Contract ends at okay. Budi 260622. Oh no, it's his role first. I forgot. His role can be a staff. And then Telugu video. Sorry, my mom entered the room. So we do one more. Let's do one more. What character name? I don't know any names, apparently. Jack. Manager. His contract will end at 2030. 29. After that, just run the code starting from this line to this line. Now to check the data, you can write select from or select star from, and then your table name, so it's karyawan. Yep. Okay, next table. Let's do pelanggang. So insert into pelanggang, and then the columns that you want to fill. Nama perusahaan, nama kontak, telepon, alamat, values, nama perusahaan, nama kontak, telepon, and alamat. Nama perusahaan. Does Indomaret count? I'm just going to write Indomaret. Telepon, random. Alamat, I don't know. Baloi, Blok A3. Nomor. Oh, why is it like that? It wasn't like that time. Okay. Has it always been like that? I never noticed. I hope it doesn't matter. Home Depot. Home Depot. Phone number. Since when is... What? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I forgot to close the exclamation mark. That's why. And then alamat. I don't know. Sunshine Street, Block S11, number 10. Let's it's just names, it doesn't matter. 7-11, number, last one. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I only have 3. Okay, one more. Diora. run the code. Oh, sorry, I forgot to delete the comma at the end. Nope. Okay, there's another mistake. Oh, okay, I forgot to close the brackets. There should be no other mistake. I'm going to run the code again. Yep. Select from pelanggan to check. Okay, that should be correct. Next, we're going to do a tabel product. Okay, excuse me for a while. I really need to go to the bathroom. My bladder is killing me. I'm back. I apologize. Thank you for waiting. Okay, let's continue. Table product. So insert into product. Actually, I should describe first so I can see the column names. Nama produk, harga, there's no space, satuan, and stock. Values, for harga and stock, we're not going to use what is it called? I forgot. We're not going to use tanda petik because the numbers need to be added up later at the end, and if you use tanda petik, the system will set it as set, like the numbers can't be added or subtract with other numbers anymore. Nama produk. Home Depot sells blankets, right? Selimut. Harga, let's do 55. And then stock 9. Sus. Yeah, just insert all of the products that you want to be included in the store. What else? That should be enough. Run the code. I'm going to check. Okay. Now let's do category. So insert into category, and then the only column in the table is category. So nama category, and then values. That's all, I think. Yeah. Category. There's kebutuhan rumah, there's stationery. Was it? Okay. There's makanan. Makanan, tote bag. What does that fall into? We'll just assume it's also kebutuhan rumah. Run the code. Next, there's tabel pemasok. What is pemasok? Doesn't matter, I guess. Insert into pemasok and then the columns that you want to insert into. So there's nama pemasok, alamat, telepon. Values, nama, alamat, telepon. Nama. I suck at giving names. Nahida. Alamat. Telepon. Last one. Okay, run the code. Tabel pengirim, tabel pengirim, tabel pengirim. So insert into pengirim, the column name, nama, pengirim, telepon, alamat, values, nama, telepon, alamat. Oh, it's the same as before. Okay. Nama, oh no, I got them mixed up. It's supposed to be number first. Phone number and then location. Oh no, I did it again. It's supposed to be full number first. I got used to it. Why is it so hard to think of names? Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. One more. Let's make the neighbors. Sunshine Town, Block A2, no 98. Oh no. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There. Run the code. I'm going to double check this one because I keep messing up. Select from pengirim. Yeah, okay. Now we just have to insert the tabel pesanan and detail pesanan. So this pesanan. Should I do triggers too? Oh my god. Not for now. I don't think I'm going to. Insert into pesanan, table name, nama pengirim, telepon. Oh, I didn't run the code yet. My bad, my bad. There's ID pelanggan, ID karyawan, karyawan, tanggal pesan. What's this? Why is it here? What's this? Why is it here? Oh, okay. And tanggal kirim. Values. For this, since it's mostly IDs, you don't need to add the tanda petik. ID pelanggan Indomaret, so it's 1. ID karyawan 1. Me, I'm the admin. It's fine. Tanggal pesan, let's say May. Tanggal kirim a few days after, so it's July 3. Home Depot. I want to do Home Depot, so it's 2, 3, a order date, let's say July 1st. When it was shipped out a few days later, so July 5th, the 5th of July. Three, 2, when was it ordered? Shipped 21. No, that's too late. 13. How many companies did I make again? I'm gonna do one of each. There's Home Depot, 7-Eleven, Diora. Okay. How many workers do I have? Not a lot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 4. Boop, 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 boop. Last one. It should be the last one. 5. Was it 5? I don't remember. I'll check again later. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. My company, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only have 4. Okay, 2 of the purchases can be from Diora. Run the code. Gonna double check. So select star from and then the table name Pusanan. Okay, that's correct. Now I'm going to do table pesanan, detail pesanan. So this detail pesanan. Insert into detail pesanan. The column name, ID pesanan, ID produk, harga satuan, kuantitas. Values, us. Okay, none of them needs tanda petik for this one. ID pesanan satu from Indomaret. Oh, there's a typo. ID product. Let's do air minum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Harga satuan for air minum was 5,000, I remember. And let's say they only bought one. Yeah. To make it easier for, oh no, it's supposed to be select from. Select from product. I'm going to run this so it's easier for me to see what products we have selling. Next to it's bought from Home Depot, so it's going to be selimut. The harga is 55. 1, 2, 3. Bought one. Bought from, what's the second store? Indomaret. On Home Depot is the second store. 7-Eleven is the third. Okay, I got them mixed up. It's fine. It's fine. So this was from 7-Eleven. Wait, no, I was correct the first time. I'm confusing myself. The second store. Wait, what? Yeah, the second store is Home Depot. The third is 7-Eleven. The third ID is buying from the second store, which is Home Depot. The second ID is buying from 7-Eleven. Okay. ID product 7-Eleven. Milk. They can buy milk. Harga satuan is 11,000. Let's say they bought 5 cartons of milk. The fourth order bought from 4, which is Diora. Okay, buku tulis. Harga satuan 25. Let's say they bought that. 5, 5, 5. Last one. I need to double check. Am I messing something up? I feel like I am. I think I did. Okay, so the fifth one bought from Diora as well. They can buy pens. 5,000. Let's say they bought 3. Banana sweets, this 2. I don't know why I was so confused about it earlier. I was wrong. Yeah, that should be correct. Now we're going to run the code. Okay. Since the book mentioned primary key and foreign key, I'm going to try to do some joins, though I don't really remember how to do it. I haven't reviewed that part yet. Let's say I don't want to do this. So tables. Or typo. Let's say we want to see I kind of forgot how join works. Let's say we want to see okay, what product was bought from ID pesanan. So first we're going to write join, and then the table, no, it should be select from first, right? Select. I don't remember. Yeah, if you want to, let's say we want to join a product into detail pesanan, and we just want to see like the ID pesanan and ID product. So we're going to write select ID pesanan, ID product, and also nama product from. I'm doing all of this from memory. I haven't practiced or reviewed yet, so I apologize if I got it wrong. And then the main table would be detail pesanan. Oh my god. Okay. No. There. And then join detail pesanan on a product dot, and then the primary key of the product table. So it's ID product, and then equals the foreign key. Or is it backwards? Is it supposed to be the column name first and then table? I don't remember. Detail pesanan dot, and then the foreign key is ID product also. Okay, I'm going to try this and hope it's correct. No unique table or alias detail pesanan. Am I supposed to do it from product? I don't think that's how it works. Oh, firstly, there's a typo here. Ambiguous? Really? ID pesanan. Are we supposed to write like ID pesanan dot detail pesanan? I don't think that's how it works though. Okay, what if just going to delete this? It's just ID pesanan and nama produk. Oh my god, I still remember. It works. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That should be correct. But if I want to see the ID product, it doesn't work. Why does it say it's ambiguous? Where's the mistake? Oh my god, I still remember. I can't believe it. Okay. ID product. I don't know. Product on product ID product. It should be correct. I don't know. What if I flip it? No, that doesn't work. Does it? No, doesn't work like that. That is still the problem. Okay, we're just going to forget about that and do another one. Let's say I want to see the name of the company and the name of the karyawan. So it's going to be, we're going to join pesanan onto karyawan. So select nama pelanggan, nama karyawan from pelanggan, and then join karyawan on pelanggan dot, and then it's primary key. No, but there's no pelanggang in karyawan. There's no ID pelanggang in karyawan. I'm confused again. Why do I do this to myself? So it's the foreign key. And then karyawan dot ID karyawan. Oh, okay, that was my bad. It's supposed to be nama perusahaan. Perusahaan. Wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense. There's no ID karyawan in pelanggang. Was I hallucinating? Oh, I was supposed to see it from pesanan. That's why. So it's like a triple table join. So I should join pesanan onto pelanggang first, pelanggang dot, and then ID pelanggang, the primary key. No wonder I was confused. Pelanggang equals, and then pesanan and its foreign key, which is dot ID pelanggang also. And then after that's connected, we have to connect this to karyawan. That should be correct. I hope it is. No. Yeah, because there's no ID karyawan in the pelanggang table. That's my mistake. So do I also join karyawan with pesanan? Karyawan on pesanan. That shouldn't work because it doesn't work both ways. For karyawan, there's no ID pelanggang. ID pesanan to connect it with. Is it not possible? Am I just making things up? Okay, I'm not going to stop recording until I solve this. It should be possible. It should be possible. It's just multi-joined if I remember how to do it. So for pelanggang, there's ID pelanggang, which is connected to pesanan because there's pesanan, ID pesanan. ID pelanggang in the pesanan table. Karyawan should also be connected to pesanan if we want to see both the company and the employee name. But I don't know how I would connect karyawan onto hold on. What was I thinking about? But if I do that, and then karyawan dot ID karyawan. But I do that, isn't it just connected to pesanan? The karyawan and pelanggan is not connected yet. Oh. I was overthinking it. Okay, let me try to re-explain it. So let's say want to see the company name as well as its worker. To do that, we're going to select only the columns that you want to see. So for me, it's going to be nama perusahaan and nama karyawan, and then from pelanggan. So firstly, we're going to join both of those tables, the pelanggan table and the karyawan table, onto the pesanan table, because the pesanan table is the only table that holds both the information for perusahaan and karyawan together in one table. That's why we have to connect both of them together. So it's join pesanan first onto the pelanggan table dot pelanggan table's primary key, which is ID pelanggan, and then equals pesanan, and then its foreign key, which is also pelanggan, ID pelanggan. So that's the first join. We're just connecting pesanan. We're just connecting the pesanan table to the pelanggan table. Next, we're going to connect the karyawan table onto the pesanan table. So it's join karyawan on pesanan dot and then karyawan's primary key, which is ID karyawan equals, oh no, foreign key, sorry, my bad. So yeah, dot ID karyawan, which is pesanan's foreign key, and then dot karyawan dot the table's primary key, which is ID karyawan. And yeah, that's the result. We get to see the company names as well as the employee for the company. That's all from my video and my explanation. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. Bye bye. Thank you.